Hey, I just got done reading issue Daredevil 16, Legacy issue 678. And it's been a good long while since I actually picked up and read a Daredevil book. Probably around Dark Reign. Andy Diggle, I think, was writing it at the time. But, like, I was just at the comic shop picking up my usual thing, and they didn't have much out on the shelf because Diamond was late on a delivery. But this Daredevil was out there, and this cover was so sick. This John Romita Jr. cover, it just popped out to me. I was like, you know what? I ain't read Daredevil in forever. Let's check it out. This cover has me sold, and then I can just see what's going on in a comic I ain't read in a good long while. And I just ain't been drawn to it. But I had a good time with this. It's not my favorite, and I don't think I'm going to pick up the next issue. It didn't hook me enough to, but I liked it, and it was fun to catch up and see what's going on with Murdoch. This is written by Saladin Ahmed and art by Aaron Kuder. And the artwork's real nice. I like how everything looks. Very well detailed. The writing's pretty good, but we saw right here in our big catch up, and I didn't really go into talking about it, but the more things change, the more they stay the same. And last I dropped off reading, Daredevil was possessed by the Hand, and it says here he's recently been possessed by the Hand. So I guess there were some demons or something possessing people, and he had a fit of rage and renounced God and his faith, which kind of makes me roll my eyes and shrug. It's like, okay, really, we going there? It's not like you're treading new ground or nothing, but I'll say this, not having read anything in forever, and like I love how I picked this up, and it's like part 16, so it's like, okay, I'm jumping in way in the thick of it. No short story arcs here, but I enjoyed jumping in. I didn't really feel lost at all. Everything is given context between the page info dump at the beginning with just text, and then everything introduced it within the story here. We get a good fight with She-Hulk and Daredevil teaming up, and that's kind of a little bit cheesy on them both being lawyers, but they're talking shop while they're doing stuff. We get good fights. We find out that Foggy is possessed by a demon, and this is so goofy right here, where we see his transformation. And he's looking real gnarly right there. Also, what's this? They're doing a Red Hulk book? Where the hell is that coming from? Are people really clamoring for Red Hulk? Was that the breakout character of a decade ago, and we're just now giving him a book? I don't know. It seems kind of silly to me. Like last I read of Red Hulk was in that Thunderbolts book he was in. Yeah, and I stopped reading that too. But yeah, we got a lot of really good art, a decent amount of action in here. The pacing's good. I got hooked into it. I like that we have enough that's familiar, but introducing new stuff too. Like, I don't know anything about these particular demons that are possessing folks, but I guess they've been going after folks that are close to Matt here. And see, another Red Hulk thing is crazy. But this scene right here, I remember flipping to it and kind of was like, whoa, all right. So we got like a straight up chopped off bullseye arm here, and that is just nasty. Like, it ain't anything nasty to me, but man, I don't know if that should just be in like your regular superhero fare. Like this issue of Daredevil is more violent and bloody than the last issue of Conan the Barbarian I read. It should be switched around. I ain't expecting to see meat and bones in my superhero comics, even if they are like labeled for teen or older or something. You're just not expecting that. I ain't grossed out by it, but it's certainly not what I was looking for when I was picking up and reading the book here. But yeah, that's brutal. I like this artist. This artist is really good, and the details and stuff is like that's nasty. That's gross. It's cool. All the characters look real good. A lot of that has to do with the colorist too, I'm sure. But and I've heard some good rumbling things about the Ultimate stuff. I haven't read any of it yet. I got to be choosy with my money too and how I'm spending it and where it's going. So I ain't just picking up everything. But if I was looking to expand the number of single issue comics I was picking up all the time, like I'm enjoying this Daredevil much more than I was Moon Knight, which is why I dropped that book. Because I was reading it, but then when we got to issue 30, I'm like, oh, okay, this is a good time to peace out. But we get a really cool fight with this demon creature here. I'm liking that a lot. And we get a big, I guess, spoiler alert, crazy twist at the end where the demon is possessing this child who, I'm just going to say, with whether it's an old character and my memory's just lapsing or this is a new character and I just don't know, but we're shown this child that's possessed by this monster here and they don't give any indication or say who it is. So I feel like I'm supposed to know, but I don't. But good issue. I liked it. I'm sure if I started out in part 16, not on part 16, but on part 1, I'd really enjoy this ride. The whole thing with him losing his faith has me kind of rolling my eyes, and I'm like, all right, tell me about it. But the artwork's really good. The pacing's well done. None of the dialogue seems awkward or goofy except for the stuff with the demon-possessed Foggy, which I think is intentional. But, yeah, I had a good time with this. And if I was looking to grow my monthly purchasing on singles, I might add this book to my list. I know I also really dug the one issue of the new Hulk series that I read by Philip Kennedy Johnson, whose Superman run on Action Comics was just killer. But yeah, so I would, if I was looking to expand back into Marvel, I think I'd keep picking up this Daredevil, and I'd be checking out that Hulk book too. But I had a good time with this. The artwork's really good. I was a little disappointed because the John Romita Jr. cover is what got me to buy the book. And I was like, oh, that looks cool. But you know what? Even though he wasn't the artist inside, the artwork was really good. And maybe I will pick up the next issue just to see what's going on with Bullseye, because he's lost an arm. What's going on? Also, I noticed his arm wasn't adamantium, so I don't know what's going on there, because that's what I remember happening with him last I was looking. But anyhow, thank you for joining me.